Becky Hammon just wants to be seen as coach. The world now seeing just how good of a coach she can be. Summer Spurs and Summer League quarterfinals. Jonathan Simmons hits an early three for San Antonio. And speaking of SA, how about the local kid? Antonian grad Jonathan Holmes hits a three of his own for Boston. Spurs down one at the half. Hammon fired up the troops in the locker room. Spurs come out on a 16-0 run. Gerald Eddy hits a three in transition. And then how about the scoop from slow-mo? Kyle Anderson, the and one. Spurs by 8 going into the fourth. And who says there's no drama in summer ball? The Celtics tie it up with a three with 2.5 seconds left. Last thing anybody wants in Summer League is overtime. No worries. The Spurs' Shannon Scott with the ridiculous floater to win it. Hammond's Spurs keep on winning to the semifinals, 95-93 with the win. If you missed it earlier this week, the Big 12 preseason rankings are out and UT is picked 5th, which is about right considering what they've shown on the field. It's what they're doing off the field that has many alumni and boosters furious. And most are blaming this guy, Texas AD Steve Patterson, who in 18 months on the job has alienated plenty of fans and donors with his all-direct and some might say cold business approach. He's raised ticket prices, changed parking policies while still continuing to campaign for more money. When is enough for one of the richest athletic programs in the country? That's the question many are asking, and it's why Patterson finds himself on the hot seat. He's reportedly met 3 times this summer with UT's new president, but Patterson says his job is safe and he defends his new policies.
Look, as I said, anytime you make any change, some people are going to like it and some people aren't. Could we have done a better job of communicating some of those changes to different constituent groups? Yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, we have to make the right decision to make sure we've got the resources to support our student athletes, to make sure we can have the most positive outcomes for them and do the best that we can for the university as a whole. And that's what we're laser focused on every day.
How about this? Not all donors are anti-Patterson. He said at a lunch meeting with a booster yesterday, he got a donation to the university worth $750,000. Art Briles, head coach of Baylor, is anything but on the hot seat. He's the toast of Waco after leading Baylor to a Big 12 championship 2 years ago and a co-championship last year. Briles was the key speaker at an event in Houston this weekend, and Briles once again banging the drum for his program. The media picked Baylor to finish second in the Big 12 this year behind TCU. There was a time when Baylor would have loved to have been picked number 2 in the conference. Not anymore.
Somebody mentioned it this morning. It's better than 3. You know, it's not as good as 1, but it's better than 3. So, you know, it really has no bearing. I mean, really, the conference there's so much parity. I mean, nothing surprises me, but I guess you just got to work a little hard to earn respect. You know, that's kind of what we're looking at. I mean, I don't know what it takes. Maybe you got to win it 3 times in a row to get number 1. We're going to try, and then we'll see.
Maybe the reason Baylor didn't rank number 1. They've got to find a way to replace quarterback Bryce Petty. They open the year September 4th against SMU. NFL training camp starts in 2 weeks. The Texans don't let you see everything every day. Instead, they open up camp for their fans on a few select days. The question now, when? Team officials told me yesterday we'll have the information on Monday. And we'd know we're your home for Texans preseason games. Ryan Griffin and Brandon Brooks stopped by our studio yesterday, along with the few cheerleaders, the mascot. As far as on the field goes, we're not sure what to expect from Houston this year. Defensively, they should be great. You have that guy, J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, coming back off a knee surgery that erased most of his rookie year. But what about on offense? No more Andre Johnson. No real starting quarterback. What's the identity under second-year coach Bill O'Brien?
First, we want to be a hard-nosed offense. We want to be a tough offense. And Bill O'Brien says that a lot, actually. I guess to elaborate on that, what he means is, never giving up, always working hard, always battling, always fighting, and trying to continue to win games.
Again, News 4 is your home for Texans preseason games. It starts August 15th in Houston against the 49ers the next week. Peyton Manning and the Broncos come to town, and the Texans finish off the preseason on September 3rd against those Dallas Cowboys. And no, we haven't forgot about the Cowboys preseason, far from it. We'll be making our annual trek out to Oxnard, California for training camp. Romo's healthy. Dez is signed. Camp should be drama-free, right? Probably not. It's the Cowboys we're talking about. Catch our reports from Oxnard starting July 29th. The best of the best get the Trinity treatment. Why the Be the Standard means so much to Tiger football next. Tiger Woods said he thought he could win the British. He's delusional. Missed the cut in a second straight major, that's never happened. Shot 76-75 at the British Open. Wind, not Tiger, the major story. Lengthy delays all day. They won't finish the tournament until Monday. Jordan Spieth, however, is in it, but Jordan didn't have his A game today. Misses the birdie on 17. He's 5 back. Dustin Johnson took the outright lead on 18. He's at 10 under. They'll play round 3 tomorrow. Some of the top high school football players in the nation in town this weekend for the Elite Prospect Camp at Trinity. Tiger football program runs a top-of-the-line camp complete with electronic timing equipment, which helps kids get accurate times on their running. The camp basically helps kids who want to be recruited to play college football, and it's catching on. Last year there were 42 campers. This year, 248 attending the camp.
Our team motto is be the standard. We want to try to set kind of the standard that everybody else wants to try to get to. So we're trying to get there as a football team, and I think that this needs to be a part of that. We need to set ourselves apart, show that we are serious about testing and having things accurate so we can hold everybody accountable. So everything that went into this camp is straight in line with our football philosophy, and I think hopefully these young men are seeing that.
Coach Urban and Trinity hope to turn things around from last year's 4-6 season. They start the year September 5th at Howard Payne.